Hey guys, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing okay. I need to start off by giving you an absolute maximum level trigger warning to begin with. The subject matter of this case is absolutely horrendous, the absolute worst. I did come across this article at the time in April, and I chose not to cover the case because it's just too horrendous. However, I am going to go through it at this point. I'm actually going to look at two articles. The first I'll read through pretty much in entirety, and that's giving us an update in regards to the case and the current court proceedings. We're also going to have a look at a second article, which is going to give us a little bit more detail in regards to what actually occurred, a little bit of the background. And with that, I have to tell you that the details are absolutely awful. And, so again, maximum trigger warning. If you're not up for that right now, don't watch it. Don't watch the video. Maybe watch it later. Maybe not watch it at all. I think it's a choice as to whether or not you want to, be made aware of this kind of situation. It's as grim as it can get. I'm going to make this video and then I'm going to call it a day, and I'll make some more videos tomorrow. But this is, as I say, extremely grim. So please go and do something healthier after watching this video. Whatever it happens to be, have some fun, spend some time with your family, whatever it happens to be. Watch some kidden videos, and I say that in all seriousness. We need some light in our hearts, and this is going to bring us darkness. It's in regards to an absolutely horrific case, murder and rape of a toddler, the girl that you see in front of you here. Hopefully I pronounced her name correctly. Caliyah Guyton. Caliyah Guyton. Apologies if I have that wrong. Perhaps Callie Guyton. The man charged with raping and killing a toddler in an Enid motel made a court appearance Monday afternoon. Enid is in Oklahoma, I believe. Caliyah Guyton, a 2-year-old, was found near the pool at the Grand Prairie Motel with orange shorts wrapped around her neck and injuries consistent with sexual assault. This happened back in April. The man charged with her murder, this absolute evil piece of shit, absolute scumbag, the worst of the worst, Michael Geiger, was later found covered in blood and hiding on a nearby roof. He's also facing charges for first-degree burglary and rape and kidnapping. The prosecution, the state, is likely going to seek the death penalty. I think every last one of us would support that. So this article is just giving us an update in that this scumbag was in court for a brief appearance on Monday. That's pretty much all that this article provides. We're going to have a look at this second article, which does provide more details. And again, you may not want to listen to anything further. Full trigger warning in place. The young girl was found by a neighbor drowned in a swimming pool. The neighbor frantically called 911. And she passed. The young girl had a pair of orange shorts wrapped around her neck. She also had injuries consistent with sexual assault. When officers arrived, the child was removed from the pool and she was unresponsive. Callie was pronounced dead at the Integrity Bass Baptist Health Center during the early morning hours of April the 28th, 2022. The defendant was quickly ascertained as the suspect because the orange shorts contained 2 key rooms that belonged to the 2 rooms that had been rented by the scumbag in question. So again, apologies for repeating the details, but Caliyah was found in the pool with orange shorts wrapped around her neck. And those shorts belonged to the suspect, the absolute scumbag, Michael Geiger. So the police effectively knew who they were looking for immediately. Here's a picture of the scumbag being arrested. Police say they found the wanted man hiding on a nearby roof. He was covered in blood on his hands and on his body. I'm going to read through these details here, which is going to provide a little bit of background as to what happened earlier prior to the death. In Geiger's room, officers wrote that they found a very bloody scene containing clothes that belonged to the young girl, Caliyah Guyton. Prosecutors wrote that one of the rooms clearly had been staged to lure Caliyah, as it had gummy worms spread across the bed, as well as juice bottles strewn about. The TV was set to a channel that showed cartoons. The night before the girl died, the girl's parents and the scumbag in question hung out together in one of the defendant's rented rooms after the scumbag made contact with the family at the pool earlier that same day. So they were hanging out. He was hanging out with the parents, Caliyah's parents. There, he allegedly offered Caliyah chips or candy. And police also believe that the scumbag in question consumed alcohol and methamphetamines with Caliyah's parents. I mean, that's not good. At some point during the night, the scumbag is believed to have offered Caliyah's mother $5,000 to spend 24 hours with him. She didn't, but she and the husband did agree to find a woman in the local town that agreed to spend time with her. So they found him a prostitute, by the look of it, an escort. They left before midnight to go retrieve that woman, and when they returned, it was too late. I mean, why are these parents doing that? Why are they dancing with the devil? The hotel's front desk clerk claims to have seen the defendant leaving the hotel whilst wearing gloves and holding a pillowcase at around 11:47 p.m. The clerk then told a maintenance employee about the sighting. The second employee went upstairs and saw what he thought was the defendant carrying a baby doll. So, I don't know, it's just incredibly shameful that the parents would have been entertained or entertained this guy, tried to find him a hooker, an escort, had drugs with him, had alcohol with him. Geiger was released from an Oklahoma prison on March the 29th, 2022, after serving a 10-year sentence for kidnapping. So a month prior to allegedly killing and raping the 2-year-old Caliyah Guyton, he'd only been released from prison a month prior. There we go. There's the full article. It finishes off by telling us that there's another hearing on July the 11th for the scumbag. And it's just such an awful, awful situation. This guy can burn in hell. I hope he gets the death penalty. I'm glad to hear that that is what the state is likely going to go for. Yes, they absolutely should. No question. And I would presume that there's plenty of evidence to ensure that that is what he gets. And you know, what a tragedy for an innocent child. Hopefully my pronunciation has been correct. Caliyah Guyton, Callie. Sweet 2-year-old girl. I mean, what can I say? Just violated and her life taken away from her. I mean, normally at this point in time, I would mention condolences to the family. It's hard to do that. Am I being an arsehole? Maybe I'm not. Maybe I am. I mean, condolences to the parents, but frankly, these parents fucked up. So that's my read on it. They fucked up. They indulged in their vices. They indulged in their alcohol. They indulged, well, allegedly, they allegedly indulged in their alcohol, their love of methamphetamine. They went out to find a hooker, a prostitute, an escort for this guy that they just met, leaving their 2-year-old girl alone in a motel. They let her down. Gonna wrap things up here, guys. Again, thanks for your time. Thanks for listening. Please let me know if you object to covering this kind of topic. I am very reluctant to cover this kind of topic. Well, maybe not. I was very reluctant. I'm getting less so. I do see the value in it. It's absolutely hideous and it is upsetting. But it seems important. It seems worthwhile, I think. I mean, what are we doing here? Why am I making these videos? Why are we watching these videos? Why are we looking at these situations? Probably for a few different reasons, but one of it is because we're just mentally gobsmacked by the evil that's out there. And we perhaps don't get to see it in our day-to-day lives. Hopefully we don't. Hopefully the evil doesn't touch us. But it is there, isn't it? It's around us. It's in our communities. It's in our cities. It's out there. So it kind of seems wise to have some level of awareness of these situations and perhaps come to some kind of, not even understanding, but I don't know what, something like understanding. Perhaps not why these things happen, but the fact that they do happen. I don't know, I'm rambling at this point. I'm going to wrap things up here, guys. Go away, do something fun, do something light. Thanks for your time. Please do like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and take care.